What's up, guys? My name's Matt, and this was my final of the series, Lego Game of Thrones. This time is just sort of the odds and ends characters who don't fit so well in other ones, but sort of make up the other houses that we may have missed. And so we have, of course, the final 9 characters here, and if there are any characters you think I'm missing, please do let me know. I always want to have a complete collection. I know I don't have the Hound, and you may notice in this one I also do not have Jorah Mormont. I'm still working on both of those, and if you guys have any recommendations for those guys, do let me know, because I'm always looking to make it a little better. So we'll start in the front here. One of the easiest characters to probably make is Varys. I just took a basic face, just a basic sort of merchant face, and then I took Rey, like from Star Wars, her body as the scavenger. And that makes up Varys. And next to Varys is his sort of partner in crime, Petyr Baelish, better known as Littlefinger, who has Count Dooku's torso, black pants, the mechanic's face from Indiana Jones, a black cloak or black cape, and then just some basic brown Mutt Williams hair. And that makes up Baelish. We then have a more unique character, and probably one of the more famous actors nowadays, Jason Momoa playing Khal Drogo, which once again, unfortunately, we don't have that many options these days in terms of Legos of color, which I'm kind of disappointed in, because I really want to be accurate in these figures, and I don't have that many faces that could apply to these characters. So I gave Khal Drogo sort of an angrier face. He is I believe he's like the slave driver in the Indiana Jones series. And then I also gave, as I said previously, in The Hobbit, one of the dwarves has longer flowing hair. His brother has longer flowing hair, but it's actually black. And so I also gave the slave driver shirt and black pants. And then finally, I also included more this curved edge sword, because that's more similar to the sword he uses to fight with on the show. We then have one of my favorite characters, Daenerys Targaryen, who she wears all white. It's actually just Gandalf the White's outfit, even his cape, applied onto Elsa's face and hairstyle. I feel like there aren't that many like true all-white like wigs that I have of Lego that would work with her. I had a different one that was more like Saruman's hair, sort of longer and straight, but I didn't think that worked well because I think she more favors a braid throughout the show. We next have one of the later additions in the show, Euron Greyjoy, who has Barbossa's torso, the Prince of Persia's sort of legs, a regular old pirate sword, the Fenrir grayback, widow's peak hair, and then just an angry bearded face. It is, I believe, another dwarf face. Another character who has been there on throughout the entire show, actually, is Theon Greyjoy, and I gave him more like scaled armor because he does belong to the Iron Islands, which are near water, so he has kind of a watery look to him. And then I know he does have a beard, but the face is a little more like disgusted and somber, which he always seems to be in the show, so I think that fit a little better. And then just basic Mutt Williams curved hair. And then another actor who kind of became more popular later after his appearance on the show, Oberyn Martell, played by Pedro Pascal. He just has a basic spear, but I added a little bit of a red accent. That's just like a separator piece. He has the Prince of Persia's torso, Indiana Jones's son, Mutt Williams, his hair once again, and then actually Iron Man's face, Tony Stark, I think that kind of worked with his facial hair, and then just basic brown pants. And then we have Hot Pie, who is one of Arya's friends in the show, and he's actually a baker in the show, so I gave him Han Solo's hair. He has a dwarven torso and face. Whoop, dropped one of his croissants. And then some bread, and as you saw, one of the croissants. Both of which came from the Burrow Lego set, the Harry Potter Burrow. And then finally, the last character we have is Brienne of Tarth. She has just a basic sort of gray body, and then the darker armor set. She also has a golden classic knight's sword. Her hair is actually from Indiana Jones. It's Willie's hair, if you've ever seen that one, from Temple of Doom. And then her basic face is actually the mermaid face from Pirates of the Caribbean. Just because she has, like, nobody's really happy on that show, on Game of Thrones. So they always kind of have, like, a somber look, and so that's what I did for her as well. And so that's it. One last time, we have, I'll start in the back, I guess, Brienne and Hot Pie. Then Varys, Littlefinger, Khal Drogo, Daenerys Targaryen, Euron Greyjoy, Theon Greyjoy, and Oberyn Martell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any recommendations of a Lego that I should try, there isn't much to do these days, so building Legos is always fun. And if there's any other Game of Thrones characters you'd like me to make, please do let me know. And thanks for watching once again, and have a safe and healthy day.